I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Oliver Anthony's song, Men North of Richmond, is taking over. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. I would consider Oliver Anthony a new freedom fighter. His song, Men North of Richmond, #1 song in the country. By the way, shout out, I'll be doing shows in Richmond this weekend. I can't wait. Maybe I'll encounter Oliver Anthony. I don't know. But his song is #1 song in the country. It's got now 9.4 million views in 5 days. And the view count, it's climbing ridiculous. There's probably going to be 10 million views by the time I'm done with this video. And it's a beautiful thing. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why I think his song has gone so mega viral, what appeals to people about it. And I also want to show you a video of Oliver Anthony that you probably haven't seen yet. So first, congratulations to Oliver Anthony, and congratulations to everyone who resonates with his song, where his song has become a voice to voice something that needs to be expressed. That's amazing. I'm not going to play the full video of the song because it's just going all over the place. But if you haven't listened to the song yet, it's on this YouTube channel, Radio WV. Beautifully done. And then of course you can see yours truly left a comment on the video. I'm here for this, and I am here for this. Apparently 6,000 people approve of that comment. Now, why is this song gone so mega viral? There's no production quality, no special effects. It's just a good solid camera. Oliver Anthony is on his property, woods, wilderness, and dogs. Basically, there's nothing Hollywood about this. I think that's one of the reasons why it's gone so viral, because it's relatable. And Oliver Anthony, I don't know him personally, but he comes across as a very relatable dude. There's no facade, there's no Hollywoodness. It's just, here's a real guy, and there's soulfulness in his song. And I think the other, probably the biggest reason why his song has gone so mega viral, it's because the light of truth spreads. You don't need to promote truth. You just need to let truth see the light of day, and it perpetuates itself. His song speaks a lot to truth. And if we take a look at his lyrics here, I mean, he touches on some really important topics that are in the minds and hearts of everyday people, such as you and I. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit here wasting my life, drag back home, drown my troubles away. Cool. And then calling out the lovely people who try to control actually lovely people. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Do you think that strikes a chord of truth with people? Absolutely. Want to know what you think? Want to know what you do? No, there's no surveillance state. They want to know what you think. That's not, they don't use censorship and propaganda because they want to not only know what you think, but control what you think. That's, I'm sure not the case. I'm sure nobody believes that's the case, and therefore this song resonates so well that it's the #1 song in the country without a record label or any kind of corporate backing behind it. It's just accidentally mega viral because people don't resonate with the message. I'm sure that's the case. Here's one of my favorite lines here. Still speaking of the rich men north of Richmond. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. Isn't that beautiful? Like the tyrants out there, the way they operate as if you and I don't know what they're doing. They think we don't know, but I know you know, says Oliver Anthony. I love that. Because your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end. Again, like, we're just looking at chords of truth. The reason why this is so mega viral is it says what everybody is thinking. It says what the awake people are thinking. And then let's check out verse 2. I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Now in a second, I'll show you a piece from a video of Oliver Anthony that you probably hasn't seen where he's expanding on that. Very important. I feel so passionate about that topic as well. Then of course he touches on there's hungry people on the street. yet obese people milking the welfare system, basically pointing to there's a broken system. And then also young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground. He's speaking to the unfortunate suicide epidemic, which got much worse with the get in your homes and stay in your homes, don't see people, don't have human connections, that kind of thing. Believe it or not, it made it worse. So it is just masterful lyrics, in my opinion, also masterfully performed by a very relatable guy with a beautiful, unique voice. And if you haven't checked out the full song, you gotta check it out. It is just phenomenal. Now, here's a video of Oliver Anthony that you probably haven't seen yet. Now, this is on his personal YouTube channel, which, shout out, Oliver Anthony Music. And just to clarify, if you didn't know, the YouTube channel that has his mega viral song on it is Radio WV, which posted it very much with his permission. One of the cool things about this video is just Oliver Anthony recording a video on his phone in his truck. This was recorded 6 days ago, so this is right before his song Men North of Richmond came out. So the cool thing is, like, he didn't know it was going to be this big. Nobody would have known it's going to be this big. So you're getting not his reaction to the mega virality of it. You're getting just his commentary on what the song means, why he's doing this song. So I'll play a few short clips of it, but of course, if you want to watch the whole 9-minute video, you'll find that on Oliver Anthony Music on YouTube.
Well, hey, it's August the 7th, 2023. And as of this recording, tomorrow on Tuesday, Radio WV is going to upload the debut of Men North of Richmond.
So that's just the intro I want to show you. Now let's get to some of the meat.
Men North of Richmond, it touches on my time in Western North Carolina, working in the factory. It talks about some people that live north of Richmond, Virginia, who I'm sure you're very well aware of, who make life a little more difficult than it should be.
Our trusted politicians that use us to serve themselves.
It touches base on human trafficking and the atrocities that, I'll say this, I sit pretty dead center down the aisle on politics, and always have. I remember as a kid the conservatives wanting war and me not understanding that, and
now it's the liberals wanting war, so he's going to say something pretty profound here.
I remember a lot of the controversies when the left took office, and it seems like, both sides serve the same master. And
amen. Both sides serve the same master. What I love about him, he mentioned he's dead set down the aisle, kind of, on politics. And I can relate to that in the sense of what he just mentioned. There's corruption both sides for sure. When I was a kid, it was the Republicans that wanted war. Now it's Democrats. But now he's awake enough to see, both sides serve the same master.
And that master is not someone of any good to the people of this country. But I think one of the worst things that a human being can do is take advantage of a child.
And thus he has the line in his song about minors, not just on an island. So that's the clip I wanted to show you from Oliver Anthony talking about his song, what's important to him, why this song came about. Both sides seem to serve the same master, and that master ain't no good. And I love his heart and soul about, it seems like there's nothing worse than child trafficking. So for him to put that in a song, there's so much in this song. And then the other thing I like about this video is he just seems so genuine. He just seems like he cares. He seems real, raw, and I'm making that judgment based off of a video. So I'll just call it out for what it is. But that's the kind of guy he seems to be. And that's, I think, one of the ingredients why Men North of Richmond has gone so viral. He's relatable. He seems real. That shines through in his music. And his music further amplifies truth that you and I have been awake to. They think we don't know, but we know. So cheers to Oliver Anthony and this amazing song. By the way, his life will never be the same. I think he has opened up a can of worms of exposure that it just ain't gonna shut. So I certainly do wish him well dealing with a tidal wave of attention all at once. absolutely comes with its own challenges, and I certainly hope he navigates them well, stays very connected to himself, maintains his sense of self, and manages his time and opportunities in a way that lets him keep flowing his gift and having a good life. So with that said, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, thank you for being with me here as we talk about a beautiful beacon of light for freedom lovers that's just came out. I think surprised us all, but it's beautiful. I love the song. I love talking about it here. And I look forward to seeing you next time. But before you go, I want to tell you about something I truly love and use every day. I'll tell you this, my friend. Health equals freedom, and I consider our immune systems to be the most foundational part of our health, so much so that I consider our immune systems to be the declaration of independence for our health. So if you want great health, you have to have a strong immune system. The only question is, are you doing anything about it? I'll tell you about a game-changing formula that I'm using to strengthen and rebuild my immune system. It's Fierce Immunity by Rebel Lion. The Fierce Immunity formulation is what sets it apart from any other immune product on the market. Our formulators have used cutting-edge technology to test different ingredients across all the systems of the body. This gave them over 1 trillion data points of information, which helped them conclude the exact right ingredients to go into Fierce Immunity. And what sets Fierce Immunity apart from anything else isn't just the ingredients in the formula, but it's also found in how the ingredients synergistically work together. And that gives your immune system more support than anything else will. If you want the best immune product on the market, then just go to getfiercenow.com/JP. And while you're there, be sure to use a discount code AWAKEN for 15% off. It's time to get fierce.